Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hey, it's Monday. It's Carolyne Rodrigues coming to you live from Collingwood, Ontario. How's everybody doing? It's a bit of a gray day out here today, so I am missing the beautiful Florida sunshine, but say hello as you're jumping on. And where are you tuning in from? It's Carolyne. I'm coming to you live from, where am I? Collingwood. Monday, December the 17th, you guys. Oh my goodness, how's everybody doing? I'm just going to go in here and tag some friends and see what people are up to. So just share as you're coming on. Say hello. Tell me what you're excited about. Tell me where you're calling in from. I am so excited to be here. It's a beautiful, as I call it, magical Monday. So if you're here, say hello, you guys. Let me just get rid of this. Hey, Mom, how are you? Good morning. Thank you for all your help yesterday. It was a fun party. And I know many people drove up here from the city, so we're happy that you guys made a safe drive there and back. All right, who else is jumping on? Good morning. Say hello. What are you up to? Do you have all your Christmas shopping done? Are you enjoying the holidays? This is a week that I have planned to see lots of friends while I'm here. So yeah, don't know where the people are, but if you join me in replay time, just say, just share with me what it is that you're getting from the call this morning. So, hey, Cindy. Hope you're enjoying whatever it is that you got going on today. I know a lot of people have family coming to visit, so it's a busy time. Shopping's done, food is bought. Wow, you are one prepared gal. All right, guys, so let's just jump into the call this morning. I love Facebook because I get to borrow things that I see that I get to share with you. So I saw this on my friend Gail's timeline, and I wanted to share with you guys. So Sundays, right? Sunday was a busy day for us yesterday. We had our team party. We had a whole bunch of people over here. I know a lot of people couldn't make it because they had family visiting in town, but it was really great to see so many of our team. But oftentimes Sundays are a day where people, it is a day to rest and relax, but it's also a day to prepare. And so I want to share with you some tips that Gail shared, that oftentimes Sundays go by, people have done nothing, and Monday just arrives, and that's often the reason why people get the Monday blues, because you do such a good job relaxing on Sunday. It's like, oh my God, Monday is here and I haven't done anything. I haven't prepped anything. I don't know what I'm doing. So it's a little bit about shifting your mindset. So I'm just going to refer to some notes that I saw on Gail's post. So she said, Sundays don't need to be what they're commonly known for, lazy, hazy, crazy days. All right. It's not always a day to just be binge watching Netflix. It's a day for me, I know, to rest, relax. I go to church on Sundays. I go visit a friend of mine. I do a little bit of what I call, just hanging around time, doing what I want to do, where I'm not attached to a schedule. And then I come home and I do prep for the week. So these are some of Gail's tips. She said, prep. Have I said it enough? Prep. So do what you can on Sunday to set up the rest of the week so that when Monday shows up like today, you don't have that hangover feeling and that you're behind the eighth ball. Sunday is also a day for meal prep. I know a lot of people do that because Monday in our house is garbage day. So I saw another post where a girl was talking about how expensive food is and how much food her and her family throw out. And so how do you minimize is you meal prep. You cook your meals for 3 or 4 days. I do that. I'm on this Pro Edge program where if I'm not prepared, I'm failing, right? And that's oftentimes why people don't do well with diets, because they're caught off guard. Life is so busy these days. Things change. Things have changed. So your ability to count calories and have those meals with you wherever, it's a little tougher to do because we're doing so much running around. So for me, it's having my meals prepped and ready to go. I just did a coaching call with somebody where he was like, oh, I have all this stuff and I'm not using it. And I gave him, let me just show you one little, well, I said, always carry one of these blender bottles with you and have your shake powder in a little pouch or in one of our pouches that come prepared. And all you need is water. So when you're prepared, you're eating well, right? So prepare your meals for the week. There'll be less that you throw out, and that's more money in your budget, right? Sunday is also a day for me to plan for the week. I sit down with my husband, I share with him my calendar, and one little tip for you guys, if you have a spouse in the house or kids in the house, when I calendar my events, there's an invitation to send to, I use a Mac system, an iPhone, so I can send my husband an invitation so that he knows what's on my calendar for the week. So we plan our week so that there's less of a surprise in terms of, oh, you never told me that, or, oh my goodness, I need the car, right? Because right now we only have one car. So plan your week and prioritize. I mean, I used to make these great to-do list. Hey, there's my sister-in-law, Allison. Hey, Allison. And she's one of the most organized people that I know. Oh my goodness. I don't know how you get done all the things that you get done, Allison. So I learned from the people around me, you guys. Okay, so where was I? Squirrel moment. Prioritizing, making lists. I used to have these huge long lists. And then I'd end up feeling bad because I never got half the stuff done on the list. So whoops, my chair is sliding. I'm sliding off my chair, so give me a sec here. So prioritize the things that you want to get done. What's the most important thing? If you have a home-based business, what are the most important things you have to get done to be productive in that business? I like to get it done at the beginning of the day, the beginning of the week. So we call it front loading your week, front loading your day, right? And then the rest of the day, you never know when things are going to pop up where you need that little bit of extra time, or stuff happens that you don't have the flexibility in your schedule because you're very reactive. And yeah, Miss Barbie Lee, I know how productive you are, right? So prioritize your list. Like there's a book out there, I don't know, it's called Eat the Frog or something like that. So which is like do the tough stuff first, right? Your inbox. Oh my goodness, you guys. I looked at my husband's inbox. He doesn't delete anything. And I'm like, how does that happen? He just looks at stuff and lets it sit there. To me, that's like, I don't know, garbage piling up. So I use the Jack Canfield principle, the 3 Ds: do it, dump it, or delegate it, right? Because when you say, I'm going to come back to that, you're just carrying that load around with you. So do something with that email. Get rid of it, right? If it is of no relevance, dump it. Okay, and I'm so fortunate. I have an amazing assistant that I get to delegate some things to, right? So this is a big one. That would make you crazy, Barbie Lee, not deleting things. I know. But so there's all different personalities on the planet, right? Goal setting. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is an overused. I don't even know. I don't even know where to start here. There are some people who love goal setting, and then there are others who they hear it and it makes them crazy and they just want to run away. All I know is that in my previous life as a flight attendant, I didn't have to goal set for anything. I just had to show up, get on the plane, and serve some bad food. Hey, Sharon. So I never learned that skill, you guys, and it's a skill. So Google goal setting. How can you get a handle on it, right? You can goal set for a year. You can goal set for 6 months, 1 month, 1 week, 1 day. And for me, if I wanted to earn an income, I knew I had to have a target, an end, sort of an end date of where I wanted to end up. How much money did I want to earn? If it was a weight thing, by what date or what was my target in terms of how much weight I wanted to release. And then I let it go. I set it, and then I did the do, and then I let it go. So this is a great time of year. Download some of those goal planning, ideas, tips, and what have you, and then make some categories of where you want to make some improvement. So if I'm doing this exercise now in the last 2 weeks of the year, I'm looking back at what did I achieve last year, what did I have on my calendar, what did I have on my want list, to-do list for the end of 2018. And so for 2019, where do I want to end up? So this is a little bit of the exercise I talk about, the rear view mirror. Look back before you look forward, and pick some categories. Where do I want to be in terms of my health? Where do I want to be in terms of my prosperity? Where do I want to be in terms of my giving? Where do I want to be in terms of my relationships? Where do I, like relationships with your family, with your spouse, with your kids, whatever it is, right? So make a little circle, divide it up into sort of little pie charts, like the spokes of a wheel, and then write down those categories and rate yourself. The spoke of the wheel would be a 1. The the outside circumference of the wheel would be a 10. And so where are you? And you can see how imbalanced your wheel is as you put, as you rate yourself. And I can tell you one area where I've made huge improvements by doing this is in my health, because you all know I hated to exercise. It was like, oh my God, I don't like exercising. I get all sweaty. It takes too much time. I was full of excuses. And when I stopped the excuses and I started rating myself, I started to see some improvement. So that's my tip for you as you enter 2019. The other thing for Sundays is practice some self-care. What are you doing for yourself, right? And plan it out for the week. I know that I work out on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. I golf on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and sometimes on the weekends. And so who am I doing these fun things with, right? So practice some self-care. Friday is my actually self-care day where I indulge, right? And Miss Barbie Lee, I know you're watching. All right. Clean up your space, you guys. Clean up the clutter. I used to tell people that I was a pilot. They'd say, what? You were a pilot? Yeah, I piled it here. I piled it there. Some of my piles are high. Some of my piles are little. And before you know it, you're just surrounded by clutter and you can't think. So every night I clean off my desk. I was working with somebody where they had so many papers and post-it notes stuck everywhere. I didn't even know what kind of a desk they had. Was your desk made out of glass? Was your desk made out of wood? And we all know who that person is that we're talking about. We had to do an intervention with this person, and my sister-in-law was very instrumental in helping us to do that intervention. And guys, this is a habit you want to create, and you'll notice that after a while, as you're cultivating this habit, old habits creep back in and you got piles of stuff. So start knocking down those piles, those old magazines that you haven't looked at in 2 years. I know I get the Costco magazine, and whatever is of relevance to me, I rip it out and I take action on it and I throw it away, you guys. And so weekly, that's a good idea to clean up the clutter, because when you have clutter all around you, guess what? It's an indication of what else is cluttered up, right? Your mind, your body, your spirit. Okay, so unwind and relax. On Sunday nights, my husband and I like to pick a Netflix series that we like to watch, and we don't get into binge watching. We kind of say, all right, you know what, I love to watch 60 Minutes on Sundays, and then from 8 to 9 there's never anything good on, so we'll pick a Netflix series and we'll watch from 8 to 9, and then 9 o'clock I'm out of there, right? Because before you know it, it's midnight and you're still watching Netflix, and then you're going to bed late, and then you're getting up late, and yeah, not good, right? And so my last tip is gratitude, right? When my feet hit the floor, I remember this one gentleman on The Secret saying, my feet hit the floor in the morning, I'm thinking about what am I grateful for. So the same thing as I lay my my head on my pillow, I'm thinking about what I'm grateful for. And yesterday, I was so grateful for all the fun that we had with our team and all the laughs. I could hear people laughing. There were gatherings of people all over. It was great to see my mom, my sister, and some of our family. And I handed out some wonderful little calendars of our essential recipes to people. So it's fun to gift people some things. So I'm grateful for so many things, including all of you guys who tune in here to hear my magical Monday rants and ravings. And so next week I will be, it's Christmas Eve. So I'll be here with a little Christmas message as you're all running around seeing your families and doing things. So with that, you guys have a magical Monday. If you found these tips valuable and you're in a group, feel free to share these tips in your groups. If you're listening to this in replay time, just do the hashtag replay and let me know, what are your tips for, getting through what are your tips on, what do you do on Sundays, and what are your tips for getting through the holidays? So with that, I'll see you back here next Monday at noon, and have a magical Monday, have a magical week, everybody, and gosh, I'm thinking of you and sending wonderful holiday wishes to you and your family. So enjoy the week. Talk later. Bye, everyone.